We've been running lunchtime seminars for a while now, probably about 2 years, and it started off initially within the staff group who've had experience of doing this for themselves previously in other authorities. And when we came to Blaenau Gwent, we thought it would be a good idea within Blaenau Gwent as well. And this has been taken over by the training department, who now organise this and collate the names of who's going to go and put the programme together for us. So it's quite structured these days. We hold them in the Civic Centre, and they're open to members, elected members, partner agencies, as well as all staff. And we cover both adult and childcare issues. So, for example, we've had Drug Aid come and give us a talk on those, and we've also had the expert patient programme that's being run out and done as well, which is more towards adult services. So we have a variety of different topics. And as you know, they cover the lunchtime period for an hour, and people can volunteer to go or not, as and when they wish to, really. Some people feel that giving up a lunchtime is a lot to give up. However, what we've found is that people are prepared to do that, take along their sandwiches. We provide tea and coffee, but they take along their sandwiches, and they're quite happy to join in the discussions, to learn things. And it's not that much time to give up. Every 6 or 8 weeks, an hour's lunchtime. To be able to do that. And the department and the staff are flexible enough so that we know that if people are actually learning and engaging in this process, it's a developmental process, and it's good for the department as a whole. I think to begin with, people were probably a little hesitant, a bit unsure about what they were all about and what to expect from them. But people, as they've gone along and as they've picked topics and they volunteer the topics to us, or suggest the topics, and we get expert people in then to talk as well as just hearing from our own staff, they've become more comfortable with them and more relaxed, and they're able to pick and choose a little bit as to which ones they want to go to. Yes, that's relevant for me. No, this time it isn't. And so we get quite a turnover. The people who do attend always find it very stimulating and interesting. And the talks and the speakers we've had have all been very good, so we've been lucky that way. But I think it does open up, we started off calling it hot topics. It does open up topics that practitioners are dealing with at that time, and expands their knowledge, and people have found that very useful. We also run corporate parenting events for our members, and this is to help encourage members and learn and understand the nature of the work that we do. This is part of that programme, as we've opened up these learnings to them, because it's much better if they come along and they learn alongside some of the social workers and build up those relationships. That means when we go to scrutiny committee, they understand what we're talking about better. The questions they ask us, they're therefore more informed, and they're fulfilling their role as elected members much better. And we're doing our role in terms of educating, exploring and expanding and being questioned as to what we're doing and why we're doing it.
How would you like to see it develop over the next couple of years?
I think we'd like to see it maintained and more for the workers themselves to do some of the presentations on some of the research that they've come across, that they've found, or ideas that they've had within their practice, and to promote the good work that some of our staff do, and to expand that to others, and to explain that as well, and to promote ourselves too.